Alrighty. If you watched last week's vlog, I ended it in the car driving home from the plus size boutique that I had been obsessed with, and it was hardcore raining. So I had told you guys that me and Joe were just going to stay in for the night and watch some Monk. And I ended it saying that you guys would see the clothes I bought in next week's vlog. I wanted to show it in that week's vlog, but I already had almost an hour worth of footage. That vlog is 55 minutes long. It went up today. So this is Future Taylor. Hi, guys. But I want to start the vlog with me showing you guys the clothes. So it is right here in the bag on the side of me. It literally would not let me upload any more footage into the cloud. It said the cloud was full. I only get 5 gigabytes for free with CapCut, and I don't want to pay for storage. I pay for enough things in this life. So here is the goodies I bought at that plus size boutique that I have been obsessed with. So these are elevated sweatpants that I am loving. I got the last 3X. I scored. The owner of the plus size boutique wore this in her Instagram stories and said how they literally went into store that day. So she sold out of these very quickly. She was even wearing it when I walked in. They are so comfortable, guys. They have a good stretch, so I wasn't sure if they would fit me. I even asked the owner, I said, what size do you have on? And she checked the tag and she had a 1X. And I tell you guys, she's a size 16. So I was not sure if this 3X would fit my size 28 ass, but it did. I will say though, the pleats don't sit as nicely on me as they do on her. With me, they do kind of open up a little bit. You guys, if you didn't watch last week's clip, last week's vlog, I suggest watching it. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, just watch the end. I literally went, the plus size boutique is probably like the last like 5 minutes. But you guys see me rocking this with, I'm going to show you, a top. And these are wide leg sweatpants, which is new for me. I always wear joggers that have like the tight ankle, but I'm trying to branch out and try different things. And those were so comfortable. They were the last one. I said, I have to get these. Then I was wearing it with this top in that clip. And I am obsessed with this top. This is by Rebdoll. She does carry that brand a lot. If you guys have been watching all my vlogs, the black shiny button down and the green shiny button down are both Rebdolls. And I believe the green tank dress that I showed for St. Patrick's Day was Rebdolls. And Rebdolls 3X, it even says it on the tag. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says US 22-24. But you guys know I'm a 28. But I am mostly a 28 on the bottom. I am smaller on top. But I wore this dress, and the dress is 28, the dress is a 3X all the way through, top and bottom, you know what I mean? And the 22-24 on Rebdolls has been fitting me. So they definitely run like an oversized brand. I am obsessed with this crop top. It's going to be really cute if I want to wear it for Easter. I might wear a dress, depends on the weather. If not, I might just throw this on with some jeans. I love this. I wish I could wear this to work, but because it's a crop top, I won't. So this is definitely something I would just wear for like date nights with Joe and stuff like that. Even though it's long sleeve, I could see myself wearing this in the summer on days where it's not super hot, or summer nights when it cools down a little bit. I love the blue floral print, and it has this like really cute cinching going down the middle. Oh, excuse me. And really cute cinching at the wrist and the neckline. I just love this. I really do. This was $38. So it was a little pricey for what I'm used to, but I just loved it and had to get it. And then I picked up this little tank top. You guys would have seen it in a clip as well. I thought this would just be really good for summer. I do have a lot of tank tops I usually get from Target, if I'm being honest, because they're so cheap. They're like $8. But I don't have a striped one like this, and I really like the white and black look. And this was only $14. Not bad at all. I will say it is a little on the cropped side. But you guys saw it tucked into a maxi skirt. And that's probably how I would wear this. I would probably tuck this in to like jeans and shorts and things like that. So I picked up this one. And then last but not least, I got the black maxi skirt. I love the fabric on this. This was $34. It's just so like slinky. It felt so good on. Has a lot of stretch. This is from a brand. It says made in LA. NT. I've never heard of this brand, but you guys can see this thing can stretch, and it's just this black slinky fabric that I really like. It goes well past the knees. It's not like a shiny black. I really, really like it. So I had to get that because I don't have a lot of cute, dressy clothes. Hopefully for a nice date night with Joe, I can rock those. But that is what I got from the plus size boutique store. Yeah, the bag is empty. I thought so. I'm like, did I get an accessory that day? No. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to my mom's house for our normal Sunday dinner. I don't normally film there, just so you know. I just want to enjoy family time out of respect for my family. So you guys will probably not see me until Monday morning. I ended up taking half of a personal day at work because I do have to go to the DMV. Well, this is Future Taylor. I did go to the DMV. So that's the first clip you're going to see is the DMV. I originally had to book it as a full personal day because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take. But I was actually in and out very quickly. So it ended up being a half day. I just don't want to be too repetitive because you guys are going to see the clips coming up right now.
I love you.
Guys, I drove myself to work. I'm in my new to me car. Oh, the bell just rang. That's funny. I'm like, what is that? I didn't realize you could hear from outside the building. I did a half day, so I was able to go to the DMV. It got done really early. You guys saw me and my mom actually went out for breakfast. Because I'm not hourly, I can't come in whenever I want. If I could have, I would have gone in for 8:30. But because I was literally in and out that fast. But when you do the way, because it's salary, I either have to take the morning off, the afternoon off, or both, or like, you know, the whole day. So I did the half day. So I'm actually like half hour early, which is fine. I can still go in and like prep some materials and stuff. The only thing left to do is just get an inspection sticker, and I have 7 days. But it's so nice. It's an SUV. You guys can see it's nice and spacious. I'm so excited, and I will show you a clip of the car once I get back home. I'll film it like in my driveway. I am parked very, very far. I'm literally in like the last aisle of cars, so I'm gonna have a long walk ahead of me. So I'm early. I don't have to rush because I'm not due till 11. But it was a nice in and out. I was a little anxious. I don't like adult things. I don't like anything to do with cars because I have no idea what I'm doing. The unknown leads to a lot of anxiety for me. But I had all the right paperwork and I was in and out. I think I have a negative experience because the first time I got my car registered, it was a big to-do because I inherited a car from my grandfather. So I needed like all this extra paperwork. So it was like a hassle. And I was literally in and out of the DMV like 3 different times. It literally took like the entire day for me to get my car registered. So I always think if it's gonna be like that, but it wasn't. I was in and out. I waited only like 10 minutes, nice and easy. Now we got half a work day and 3 full work days, and that's it. Friday's Good Friday, so I'm off. I have a long weekend. I'm supposed to hang out with Charmaine over Zoom, so I'm sure I'll try to remember to film a clip for you guys. But yeah, I am going to do the long trek into the building. But that is it. Starting tomorrow, I can get up and drive myself the time I want, get early parking, and I never hopefully have to deal with this again for quite some time. But that was a long 2.5 weeks of me bothering every Tim, Tom, and Harry. I can't even think of how it goes, to bring me to work and back. So at least that's done. Now I just gotta get rid of the old car. It's still in my driveway. I gotta figure that out. But the worst of it is done. So thanks guys for tagging along. All the good wishes on the car. I'm wearing my lucky shirt. Maybe today it'll actually bring me some luck because I wore this the day my car died. Just trying to, I don't know, put some good juju on it, I guess.
Like today, why he don't have the heater chart, maybe because, you know, when I think of that, because like I say, the only thing.
You're welcome. All right, guys. You just saw a bunch of random clips because I could not film. So I ordered from the school restaurant again. And by the time I got my food, I didn't do DoorDash this time where they deliver it to me. I went to go pick it up. And by the time I went to go pick up my food and walk back to the classroom, my students were already there. Well, one of them was already there. One of them always gets there early, has a hard time in the cafeteria. So the parents told me before, like, oh, are you okay if we come in a little bit earlier? And I've told her that's fine. So I couldn't like talk and film in front of the student and the para. So I just showed a little clip of my tacos and the soup. So the soup was a chicken and corn chowder, and it was delicious and super filling. I wasn't sure what to expect. So I ended up only eating 2 of the tacos. Joe's actually eating the 3rd one right now. And it definitely wasn't a traditional taco. I'm sure you guys could tell from that clip. They are chicken Mozambique tacos. Chicken Mozambique is something that is super popular in my area. It is a Portuguese dish. Mozambique sauce is delicious, and normally it's paired with either chicken or shrimp. And it usually comes with rice and french fries. Yep, a lot of carbs. A lot of Portuguese meals are carb heavy, guys. But it's such a delicious sauce that you want the rice to kind of like scoop that up. So the tacos were exactly that. It was chicken Mozambique, french fries, and rice inside of a soft taco shell with banana peppers. Because sometimes there will be banana peppers on chicken Mozambique or shrimp Mozambique. A lot of Portuguese dishes have different peppers. And they were so good. I literally wanted to push myself to eat the 3rd one, but I was like, no, Tay, you're full. Don't do that to yourself. The soup was super filling. I would definitely get that soup again. And the soup is like cheap. It's like $4.50, I think. So that could be a lunch on its own. And then I got dessert. So you guys did not get to see that. I'm actually going to eat it now. And it is, they basically said it was like an adult Pop-Tart. So they made homemade Pop-Tarts with like this puff pastry. Take it out of the box so you guys can see it a little bit better. And they said inside is a mixed berry compote. And then it has like this purple frosting on top. So I'm going to dig in. You know what? I'll take a bite for camera. It's going to be messy though. Puff pastry always is. That was a piece of the frosting. That was good. All right, let's see. I'm going to eat over this box.
No, top.
Yeah, the top kind of, I don't know if you guys saw that, like shifted. It like detached. But it is really, really good. I actually made homemade Pop-Tarts once with my kids in my classroom. But instead of like a puff pastry, that's a little harder to work with. You know, we're not in culinary or anything. I'm just trying to teach them basic life skills. So we did a pie crust. And then instead of like a compote that they made, we just used strawberry jelly. But the kids loved it. So that's something you guys could do with their kids. So quick and easy. I used a cookie cutter. And instead of making them square, we did heart shape for Valentine's Day. And then we put, you know, you seal it with a fork on the sides. Put a little egg wash. It goes in the oven. And then we made like a homemade icing with like powdered sugar and milk. Nothing crazy, but the kids loved it. But this is delicious. I'm going to finish eating this. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know what clips you saw. Because usually it's my lunch break, so I'm able to talk to you guys a little bit more. But today, I was not able to. Alright guys, it is Future Taylor again. I just wanted to pop on. The last clip you saw was me showing you the puff pastry. If any were interested in the homemade Pop-Tart recipe, the one I did with my kids, that is made with pie crust, the puff pastry, in my opinion, is a lot better. But it's a lot harder. If you're looking for something easy, something to do with your kids, let me know, because I can link it down below. But I'm not going to, like, if you ask, I'll link it. I'm not going to go through all the work to link it. But anyway, I didn't hop on after my college class. I just want to fill you guys in on that because like I said, last week's vlog just went up today. I'm filming this Friday. So I know fresh in my mind, like, what was said. Because, you know, sometimes week to week, I forget things. And I had said maybe I would film me doing the ADHD testing with Joe. That was actually my homework for my college class this week. I did not get to film it because, like usual, I'm not thinking about Future Taylor. I talked about this last week. And I kept putting off the homework assignment, and I didn't do it till literally a half hour before my class. Thank God Joe got out early, or I would have had to do it over the phone. I was leaving work at 3, and I called him, and I said, oh my God, are you having an early day today? And he said, yeah, I'm actually clocking out now. I said, perfect. When we get home, I have to do that ADHD testing on you. My class is at 4:30. And he was like, okay. So we both got home right around 3:30. I pulled out the packet, and he answered all the questions for me, and I hopped on my Zoom. So if anyone was wondering, Joe still has ADHD, according to that test. Of course, they do say it takes more than just that test to diagnose a person. And then, you know, that's just like the teacher side of it. That's what I'm learning because I'm going to school to be a special education teacher. Of course, you need a doctor diagnosis and all those things. But like a teacher can start the process if they see or think that a child might have ADHD. They can fill out that survey and then like kind of talk to the parents and things like that. From what I've been learning anyway, could be different state to state. But, you know, of course, that survey is not going to be an official diagnosis. A teacher is not going to officially diagnose a student. But you can kind of get the ball rolling since you do see your, you know, that child every single day. And, you know, we're taught those things. So we know the warning signs more than parents would. You know, depending what kind of parent you are. Because there are some parents that are amazing and pick up those things really early. You know. Parenting is not easy day-to-day life. Anyway, before I go off on a tangent. So, Joe, they said if you scored, so after you answer the questions, each question gets like a certain number of scores. And they basically said anyone who was 6 or over most likely had ADHD. Joe was at a 7. So he wasn't even like on the verge. He wasn't a 6. He was a full-on 7 ADHD. And then they even said if you answered certain questions in a certain way, that you actually had more of an impulsive tendency with your ADHD. And Joe met those requirements, which did not surprise me at all. I actually talked about my teacher because she asked like if anyone found the test eye-opening or anything like that. And I had talked about last week about how my boyfriend had ADHD. And she even said, she's like, oh, it would be really interesting if you did this test on your boyfriend. So I did talk in class, and she was like, oh, did your boyfriend find the test interesting? You know, because the last time he got it done, he was a child. And, you know, now he's an adult, he's more aware. And he answered the questions, because technically we're supposed to answer the questions. Like, it doesn't say, like, do you think that you have attention problems? No, you put, do you think the student has attention problems? And the teachers are supposed to answer it. But with Joe, I was like, I'm going to let him answer his own questions. He's an adult. So, and there's scales. There's like very often, sometimes, almost never. And Joe was hyper aware. And he's like all the time, very often, yes. You know, it was funny. And he talked about it to the teacher. And she got a laugh out of it. But yeah, so that was basically that. I was going to film Joe answering the questions. But like I said, I did a half hour before my class. And I could have filmed it now with him. But you know, that's his medical diagnosis. That's his privacy. But I did find it very, very interesting. And like I said, it is hereditary. So it is something I have to look out for in my future children. So it's cool to be learning about it. And I kind of see Joe in a different way now. I mean, I've always been patient and kind to him. You know, I don't think I could do what I do if I wasn't a patient and kind person. But now I see it in even like, I'm even more connected to it, I guess. But back to the vlog.
Alrighty guys, it is Good Friday. I am off today. Joe is working. I have no idea what his day is going to be like. I should call him because he is going to Nantucket. But he said he was leaving work at 4 a.m. because they don't want him to take a super late ferry. So he was going to take the earliest ferry possible to get into Nantucket. And he only had 2 stops. And then he was going to try to get on the earliest ferry back. So he might not have a super long day. Because a lot of times when he goes to Nantucket, that's one of the days where he doesn't get home till like 9 p.m. And it ends up being a really, really long day. Because a lot of times he doesn't take the ferry until like 7 p.m. But because he only has 2 stops, he's going to try to get onto an earlier ferry. We'll see what happens. But I popped on because normally, I don't know, I'm doing something different today. I just want to try it because normally on my days off, especially the ones without Joe, I get lazy. Not that I plan on being super productive today. I'm not doing anything around the house. But what I mean by that is normally I stay in my pajamas all day. And I really do want to like change my mindset and like change certain things about myself because I do, not that I'm like depressed or anything, I don't know, but I'm just sensing like I want to try something different, I guess. So I am going to shower first. That's not something I usually do. I usually shower at night, but I'm going to try to shower first. I'm going to do a big shower. I'm going to wash my hair and everything. I usually do that on Sundays, but Sunday's Easter, so I was going to do it on Saturday, but I'm just going to do it today because my hair does take a lot of time. Because I try to let it dry naturally and then I detangle and I do a lot of products. So I want to do it today since I have a lot of free time today. And I'm going to put on just like nice, fresh clothes. Nothing crazy. It's going to be sweatpants and a t-shirt. And I know that's probably like, that's it. But I'm sure there's people like me that are just in their pajamas all day. I never saw the point. I'm like, I'm literally home. Why am I going to put on different clothes? But today, I don't know. I feel like I would feel a lot better, fresher, and like happy. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. This is like new to me. But I just woke up. I'm literally going to brush my teeth. I'm going to jump in the shower, wash my hair, and I'm just going to like focus on me. Maybe I just feel like I need some self-care. I definitely have been breaking out. I have been like kind of stressed. The car stuff was really stressing me out. Basically, that's done. I still got to sell the old car though. It's been sitting in my driveway taking up room. And it's like the end of the term. So there's 4 terms at our high school, and whenever it's the end of the term, it's crazy because like progress reports are due and grades are due, and the end of the school year, like mid-April to the end, is filled with so many due dates and events. I literally have like 3 back-to-back meetings the last 2 weeks of April. Like I have just like a lot going on. So I think I need today, and I'm going to take today, and I'll have you guys follow along. That felt so good. The only thing is sometimes after a hot shower, I feel like almost out of breath. I think it's like the humidity, especially because I closed my bathroom door. I probably shouldn't do that. And I don't have like a fan in this bathroom. We have a dehumidifier that I always forget to turn on. Yeah, that's me. So, like always towards the end of a really hot shower, I almost want to like turn down the water, but I don't. And I'm like, just finish up and get out of here. Because I like the hot water. I just don't like all the steam it produces, I guess. But anyway, I did my cleanser in the shower. Like I tell you guys all the time, I have a cleanser in the shower. That's a lot of the times the one I do at night. And then I use a cleanser I have over here for during the day. But considering I took a morning shower, which is very unlike me, I already did the cleanser. So now I just did a little bit of toner. Now we're going to do our serum. The serum and moisturizer are running really low, which if you guys have been on this channel for a while, you know actually kind of excites me because I have a lot of skincare products because of having a lot of subscription boxes. I no longer have a lot of subscription boxes. I cut down to 3 and I'm about to cut down to 2. I think I decided with the Balanced Discovery, I want to just get 1 more so I can say I've done a full year and I can see like each season. But then after that, I'm going to cancel it and I'll literally only have Goldie Box and FabFitFun. Because you accumulate a lot of things. So I have a lot of, especially skincare. So I am using up what's left. So then I can start a new one. And I think this one is officially empty, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's so nice to see. So I'm going to put this in my empties bag. I have like a bag with skincare and hair care and body care. And I like to do empties videos for you guys. So I let you know if I like the product or not. I have a new one of the same brand, same exact product. This was a FabFitFun pick. This is Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizer. This thing is like 60 bucks. I picked it to be in my box. I'm just going to use what's on the cover. And then they did, that was a lot, but, and then they did it as a throwback on another season. And there was like nothing else in that section that I really wanted. So I picked it as a throwback. And then I ended up with 3 of these because I had a friend who picked it and she didn't end up liking it. I've heard some people not being a fan of this one because it is on the thinner side. I know some people like thick moisturizers. I like thin moisturizers. The only time I think I would use a thick one is at night, like before bed. But I don't want a thick, heavy moisturizer in the morning when I'm about to leave. This one almost has like a watery consistency, but not like super watery. I think it's probably from the goat's milk. But anyway, that is my skincare. I am going to just like go relax for a little bit, let myself naturally dry, and then deal with this hair. I'm actually going to put it in my microfiber hair towel. I got these, I think it's like a 2-pack on Amazon. I can link it down below. These cut your drying time so fast, and I have long hair. I don't have thick hair, but I have long hair, and it really does make a difference. Guys, I think showering and getting dressed early in the morning was exactly what I needed to put some pep in my step and be more productive. I ended up getting a lot done. Nothing around the house, nothing work related, even though I brought a bunch of work home.
But my sister's the one that, my sister-in-law is the one that edits my vlogs. So she wrote me and said that she was working on it right now. So while she worked on that, I was able to do the, what do you call it? I was able to do, well, you know what? I'm gonna drive. It's in a really good spot. I never had this spot in my old car. It's sitting like, although I might be blocked a little bit by my steering wheel when I do turns, but it's sitting on where the speedometer and stuff is. So I may not look into the camera, but anyway. So while she edited the vlog, I did like the links and the description box and the thumbnail so that when it was ready, I could post it like instantly and make it public. I also already have the outfits of the week ready to go for tomorrow, which is really good for me because for some reason that one just always gets put off, even though it's the one that gets the most views and honestly the one I enjoy filming the most. Well, the vlogs and outfits of the week are the ones that bring me the most joy, but for some reason I just always put off the editing until like last minute, and I'm doing it like either Friday night or Saturday morning. So it feels nice having that done. And then I even already did next week's outfits of the week, because if you guys watch, you know that my outfits of the week are always 1 week behind. So, and I do that on purpose because I do it on purpose so I have all week to edit it and I'm not forced to do it. Because before I used to just film Monday through Friday, and then Friday night I was rushing to edit and get links, and it was really stressing me out to post on Saturday morning. So I was like, I'm gonna start doing 1 week behind, so it gives me all week to slowly edit and do what I need to do. And for some reason I always end up waiting till last minute. I will say none of the links are ready, so I still have to get the links ready for next week, but it's already edited, uploaded, scheduled, all those things, so that's good. I filmed a clothing haul for Sunday. Sunday is kind of my bonus day. I don't I don't plan to have videos on Sundays. I don't promise you guys videos on Sundays. I tell you guys most of the time I do post 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. So Monday is my book club day, Tuesday is an unboxing or haul, Wednesday is What's Up Wednesday, so it's different every week. Thursday is another unboxing or haul. Friday's the vlog, Saturday's the outfits of the week. And like I said, Sunday is sometimes self-care Sunday or like a bonus day. So I did do a little Target shopping because I needed some summer basics. I needed some tank tops. I also needed some t-shirts. My white t-shirt got washed with jeans and it had like a blue tinge to it. And then Target did a collaboration with Diana Von Futzenberg, I think I'm saying her name. I've been struggling saying her name all day. So I decided to participate and buy some things in the collection. So I filmed that entire video and I'm planning to have that up on Sunday. I just need to edit and upload it for you guys. So yeah, I got a lot done. This is actually one of the tops from the Diana Von Futzenberg. And I was like, I'm dressed, why don't I leave the house? And I know this might sound silly to most of you because all of you leave the house all day, every day probably. But for me, I do not really leave the house much without someone. So it's either without Joe or without a friend if I have plans with my friends, or without my mom, because sometimes I make plans with her on the vacations and stuff. But it's Good Friday. I'm not working today. All my friends are working, sadly. So I was planning on I thought it was gonna be like a normal day off and I was just gonna be stuck home by myself. But since I was showered and dressed, and I was like, let's get out of the house, Taylor. I love Joe and I know Joe loves me, and thank God for, like, I wouldn't have got my license without Joe. Joe was so patient, so kind, and he taught me how to drive, and he let me do it at my own pace, and he was super understanding, and he's still understanding now because he knows I'm still not a fan of driving. I literally have an anxious driver sticker on the back of my car. I actually want to show you guys my car, so maybe when I park back at home. It's just been so windy, so I would have to like not talk and then maybe just do a voiceover or something. I keep waiting for the weather to get better here and it hasn't been happening. But anyway, so I was like, I need to do more things without Joe, because he's taken me to this boutique before. I'm going to that boutique that has plus size clothes that I've been obsessed with. She got a new delivery and I want to check some things out. And he's brought me a few times. I had no car. I have a car now, obviously. But he's brought me a few times, and he just sits in the parking lot. And I'm like, why do that to him? I'm off right now. I'm home alone. I'm bored. So we are heading to Soph. I will definitely show you guys some clips in the dressing room. That's what I've mostly been doing. She's been in like every vlog every single week since she opened. I've been obsessed with her store. And I will definitely show you guys inside the store. It is so cute. As long as it's not packed. If there's a lot of people, I get a little anxious. I think I'm going to focus now. I mean, I have been focusing. I'm looking straight, not at the camera. But I'm probably going a little slower than I'm supposed to because I feel like the cars behind me are getting pissed off. But that's why I have my anxious driver sticker. But I will get back on when I get to the store. It. I just wish it was longer. Alrighty guys, I just got back in the house and I just tied my hair up because it was flying everywhere. It is super windy out. I keep thinking it's spring. Here I am rocking a crop top, but I had to wear this big oversized sweater over it. It honestly doesn't, it feels good except for when the wind hits you. The wind brings that chill, you know? But anyway, I didn't get to actually film the store itself. I only filmed in the dressing room. It was a lot busier than I thought, which I should have assumed. I mean, it's Good Friday. A lot of people are off. There was definitely some women shopping the store. One of them was even talking to the owner, saying how she was there on grand opening day and how packed it was and she wanted to come back. And she asked how she'd been doing. And the owner was saying that she's been busy. And then the girl was like, busy is good for a small business. And it definitely is. I actually only purchased 2 tops. I was pretty surprised. You guys saw I tried on quite a few things. But one of the things was a dress, and I liked the fit of it 100%. It was just a little short for me. I wish there was a few inches added to it. And then there was 2 shirts. It looked good on camera. There was like a white little tank top. I had it tucked into my sweatpants. There was a wicked cute tropical floral print top tucked into my sweatpants, but they were tight. I will say the tropical print shirt was an extra large. I tried for the heck of it because sometimes I can wear extra large if it doesn't have to go around my hips. And since that is a crop shirt, it wouldn't have had to go around my hips. It actually felt my body fine. It was tight on my arms. The tank top, same thing. It was tight. That's why I didn't get it. That actually was a 3X though. But, you know, you guys know in some things I am a 4X. But some of her 3Xs, like the black shirt I bought, was nice and loose on me. And then I did purchase, I showed you guys 2 terry cloth shirts. I don't know, you probably didn't know they were terry cloth. I try not to talk too much in the dressing room because there is people around and I don't want people being like, this girl's talking to herself. But basically, they're terry cloth. They're perfect for the pool and the beach to throw on over your bathing suit. She showed them on her Instagram. And that was the main reason I wanted to go, is I wanted to pick up one of those. And I kept going back and forth between the pink and the orange. And I was going to originally get the orange because I do have a lot of pink. And I don't have a lot of orange in my wardrobe. And orange is cute for summer. But then I started thinking about my bathing suits. And the bathing suit I wear the most, both of them, are pink and black. And then I have a 2-piece bathing suit that is pink. So I said the pink top would look way better. So I ended up going with the pink top. That was it. It was the black shirt, the pink top. And then I did buy some smiley face car coasters. I bought 5 of them. I only have 4 coasters in my car. I already put them in the car, so I can't show it to you. I will show you guys the one after I'm done eating. But that one I'm going to use for photo props. I also bought 2 others. She has like a yin yang and one that says Self-Love Club. Those are bigger though. The smiley face is small. It's meant for the car. The other 2 are mug rugs. They're supposed to be coasters, but I'm probably just going to use them, like I said, for photo props. Especially, my cats are fighting. Especially for my Instagram. Like a lot of times I'll take pictures of the books I'm reading. I think they will look so cute. And they were really cheap. Now I'm going to dig in and eat McDonald's. Guys, it is 5 o'clock and I have not eaten yet. I am surprised that I don't have a huge headache or I'm not like super slumped and like have no energy, but I'm feeling good. I think that shower in the morning just woke my ass up and got me to do things, and I'm feeling good. But I started getting so into the try-on haul and filming and editing, and then I hit the road for Soph that I totally forgot to eat. So I'm eating now. Because it is Good Friday, I'm not going to eat meat. I really don't care that much. But my mom was talking to me yesterday. She's like, don't eat meat. And my mom is not someone who does it every Friday. But she does say at least on Ash Wednesday and at least on Good Friday, the 2 days you should observe it. And she just kind of drilled it in my head. And she lets me make my own choice. She kept saying, do what you want. But I don't know. I just kept thinking about it. And I said, you can deal with no meat for 1 day, Tay. So I'm at least going to do it on Good Friday. So I got... And honestly, I really do like their fish sandwiches. And usually the deal ends after Easter. They usually do the deal during Lent, the 2 for $6. So that's exactly what I got. I got 2 for $6 with some French fries. So I'm going to eat that right now while I watch some YouTube. This is literally like the first time I'm like sitting down in hours. So this was a very, very productive day off. And I'm feeling really good. Joe should be home in about half hour. Because he hit Nantucket super early, it actually really, really worked in his favor. So this is like the earliest he's ever been home going to Nantucket. Granted, it's 5 o'clock. Like, he still worked over a 12-hour day because he clocked in at 4 a.m. So it's still a long day. But when he stayed in Nantucket, I was expecting him to come home at like 9 p.m. Because there's literally times when he goes to Nantucket, he can't get on the ferry till 7 p.m. But it worked out today. So he'll be home soon. He did want to go out for dinner, but because I can't eat meat, I was like, I'm just going to get McDonald's. You do what you want to do. So I'm sure he's going to grab something on the road. And then I'm not sure what our plans are. Talk to him when he gets home, see what he wants to do. I mean, it is a Friday night. I would like to do something. There is a bar by us I've been wanting to try out. We shall see. I say that and then I end up staying home sometimes. You guys will know. You'll be along for the ride. Alrighty, guys. I just finished McDonald's. Joe just walked in. It was perfect timing because he is bringing me, well, he brought me dessert. There is this girl on Facebook. She sells them out of her house. I think eventually she wants to get her own bakery. A lot of people around here, that's kind of how they start. I know some people feel weird about that. They want to buy items like that. But me personally, I don't care. She literally shows her wearing gloves while she's showing the products. You know what I mean? But anyway, I know, like I was saying, there is a lot of small businesses around here, especially like bakery style businesses where they started from in their house. Like they were making like cakes for like birthday parties, weddings, whatever. And then eventually, as they're able to save that money, they're able to open their own business. And that's amazing. Instead of getting a loan through the bank. I mean, they may still have to get a loan, but you know, it's nice to be able to, know that you're popular. Like, it gives you a chance. Like, you know that, oh my God, there's a market there. People will buy my stuff, you know? So, I ordered from her. She lives closer to Joe's job than to, like, where we are. So, a lot of times when Joe leaves work, he'll go pick it up from her porch. Sadly, there was 2 items I really, really wanted that were sold out. She had chocolate-covered strawberries. You got 6 strawberries for $12. That was a good price. But she used, it was orange chocolate. So it made it look like they were carrots. They were so cute. And then she had a dirt cup that had 3 chocolate-covered strawberries on top of it. That was so well priced. I think that was $6. So you got the chocolate mousse and the oh my God, I can't even talk. The chocolate-covered strawberries. Sadly, that was sold out. But she had 3 other items available. There was only 2 I wanted. And one of them is the peanut butter chocolate mousse. It's a peanut butter mousse with like layers of chocolate cake, and then it has a bunch of Reese's cups on top. The girl I know that I worked with in my old job buys from her. I think they're like friends in like real life. And she would always say, oh my God, hey, you have to try it. You have to try it. So I finally tried it for the first time a few weeks ago, and I loved everything. So I am definitely will be buying from her again when she posts desserts that look really good. And this definitely looked good. And then the other thing that I figured me and Joe could split, because Joe loves blondies, and this is a special for Easter, and it is a Cadbury egg blondie. And that's all I ordered. But she is so nice because she threw in the 3rd product for free. I even thought, oh shit, I hope Joe didn't grab the wrong bag. But no, it says Taylor R. And it even says 2 parfait, because I got 2 of these. 1 still in the bag. 1 blondie. So she definitely put this in there as a free gift. It wasn't like Joe grabbed the wrong order. And these are her s'mores cookies. So there's big chunks of chocolate and marshmallow. But she also threw in some Cadbury eggs. And then right on top, she threw on a peep. And the only reason I didn't get this was because, one, I already have a lot of things. And two, I'm just not a big fan of peeps. But honestly, the cookie itself I'm going to love. So I can easily peel off the peep. It's not that big of a deal. That was so kind of her. So I am going to snack on, I think I'm going to do the mousse since there's 2 of these. Have one now. And me and Joe will probably like split the cookie and split the brownie either later or tomorrow. Joe was saying maybe go see a movie tonight. So I'm looking on Fandango. It's where I buy the tickets usually online. And you just select your theater. There is Ghostbusters, the new one. There's also, what was the other one? I gotta talk to him, see what he'd rather watch. Godzilla vs. Kong is not something I would be interested in. There's a movie called Arthur the King. I haven't even seen commercial to this, but it's Mark Wahlberg, who I really enjoy. And it's about, it says, over the course of 10 days and 435 miles, an unbreakable bond is forged between pro-adventure racer Michael Light, who's Mark Wahlberg, and a scrappy street dog companion dubbed Arthur. And it says it's based on an incredible true story, Arthur the King. So, I like stories with, like, animals. I just get nervous because I know sometimes it ends with, like, the animal dying and I cry my eyes out, like Marley and Me. Hopefully that wasn't a spoiler. That movie's been out for forever. But I know not all of them are sad. Some of them are, you know, happy endings. So, I don't know. I'll see which one Joe would rather watch. And then we'll have to look at the show times and stuff and see what works out better for us. But he's on the bed. He said he just wanted to rest a little bit because even though he's home at a decent time, he still had a very long day. He started at 4 in the morning. So he worked over a 12-hour shift. I can't believe it's almost 6 o'clock. Oh, it's beautiful out. Like, I don't know if it's like a placebo effect, if it's because I started my day off on the right foot. I just had a really good day. Despite, like, not hanging out with anybody or not being social. Like, it was just me on my own, but I really enjoyed it. Although when I did go to the plus size boutique, I did talk to the owner. We talk all the time. She's very, very nice. She actually donated 2 prom dresses that were hers to my school. She had posted online. She was asking if anyone was interested in them. They're like a size 16 because she knows proms are coming up. And I had mentioned in her post, I said, oh, my high school has a closet specifically for like kids that can't afford to buy their own dresses. I said they even do like ties and button downs for the men and like for job interviews. And so she told me, she's like, oh, if I bring them to the store, like next time you come in, would you want to grab them and bring them to work for me? And I said, yeah. So I have 2 beautiful size 16 gowns, and I told her she's going to make 2 girls very, very happy. Because, you know, it's tough times right now, and you shouldn't have to miss out on a high school prom because you can't afford a dress. There are even certain situations where we know students are having a hard time, like their family's having a hard time, and we'll kind of pool together to get them their prom ticket. So that was very kind of her. They just released a newspaper article about her. I shared it over on my Facebook. Like, I am literally like I'm just amazed. I always said she was 23, but the article actually says she's 22, which is even more incredible. And it was even saying how this is kind of like her second business already because she owns that earring company and she still owns it. She was actually funny. She was showing her store the other day and she was saying how she's low on earrings, and she's like, oh, I've heard the owner is very busy. It's because she's the owner, so she has to make the clay earrings, but she's been so busy finding inventory and dealing with the store. Eventually I'm sure she'll balance both, but it's nice that she can like sell the product from her first business in her second business. I just think it's absolutely incredible what she's doing. I'm so happy she has Plus, even though today was a miss for a lot of guys. I wish I got that first bite on camera. This is so good. The mousse is so light and fluffy, and it has that rich peanut butter flavor with the chocolate cake. Oh my god, I love mousse. It's like chocolate mousse is like one of my favorite desserts, and I feel like a lot of places don't do it. And I love peanut butter. If you guys know me, I am a huge peanut butter fanatic. Like, anytime I do a sweet, like, peanut butter is my go-to. Reese's are my favorite. Ice cream, I always get peanut butter ice cream with some kind of chocolate. So this is like best of both worlds here. It's like that mousse texture with the peanut butter, with the chocolate cake. This is incredible. I'm so glad I got 2. The only reason I did it because it was like literally her last 2. So I'm like, I'm just going to take them both. And it's so worth it. Alrighty, guys. It is Friday night. and me and Joe never ended up going out. He ended up knocking out in bed. He had a really early work day, so I get it. Kind of annoyed though because I wanted to go out, but it is what it is. I'll let you guys know what we do tomorrow, but Friday night is over. I'm off to bed. So this is their signature cold brew that they're known for, but they did a marshmallow cold foam on top for Easter with sprinkles. Hold on, let me show you guys. Look at that. It's so good. Me and Joe are just hanging out this Saturday morning. Say hi, Joe.
What up?
Alrighty, so as you guys saw, we ended up going to the coffee shop. Joe woke up really early because he slept through the entire night. I wasn't sure if he was going to since he went to bed so early, but he said he woke up, what, 7 a.m. you said?
I did. I woke up at 3 too because of my alarm.
And you went to bed at 6. So basically you slept like 13 hours. Yeah. I was not sleepy till almost 5 in the morning. I watched his YouTube video after YouTube video. I ended up editing a haul that's going up tomorrow to Target haul. I even found all the links. I made the thumbnail. So at least I got like some stuff done. I did a lot of like YouTube-y things. I watch YouTube while I edited YouTube videos. So I got to enjoy other people's channel while working on my channel. And then I crawled into bed. I woke up around 10. Joe woke me up. He had like a pastry for me from another bakery from the city we live in, and he kept apologizing. I told him it was okay. It is what it is. He was sleeping. He had a long work day. He had a tough work week in general. So he's like, let's get out of the house. So we went to that coffee shop that we like. They did a special for Easter. It was like a vanilla marshmallow cold foam, but it was like purple with sprinkles. It was delicious. And now we are going to Target. I'm going to do those returns. Even though I asked you guys... You got to lower that, Joe. I want to get copyrighted. I asked you guys to comment on... It's a video going out tomorrow on whether or not I should keep the pants. But I decided to make an executive decision and just do a return. Because if I really wanted them, I would be excited to be wearing them. And I would be wearing them today. And I'm not. There's parts of the pants I really love. You guys watched that haul. If not, I'll link it down below. But unfortunately, there was just little details in the pants that I just couldn't get over. And I know how I am. If I don't do it while it's fresh in my mind, I'm just going to keep putting it off. And then I'm going to get charged. I'm going to forget to do the return. So I'm just going to do it today while it's fresh in my mind. The coffee shop is like in the same city as the Target. So I figured we might as well. And then from there, I'm not sure what we're doing. But we're definitely going to do some stuff out and about today because I don't want to be home. Clearly, you guys saw what happened yesterday. And it's a nice day out, and I'm enjoying the windows are rolled down. I'm enjoying the breeze. And tomorrow's family time, so this is like the only time for like me and Joe, really. So we're going to enjoy it. Me and Joe came to Target to do that return. The Diane section is really small, and I didn't even realize because it's like a special collection. You only have 14 days to return it. There's a sign right here. Let me show it to you guys. If you have a Target red card, then you have an extra 30 days. But that's it. It's this one rack. And there's no plus sizes at all. This is the jumpsuit I'm obsessed with. There's like one left, an extra large. The wrap dress I wanted is not here. They have this one, which is cute, but I really wanted the orange summery one. This leopard jumpsuit was wicked cute, but I don't do hold the top because it hurts my neck after a while. But yeah, wow, our section disappeared. Gonna pick up some jewelry as a Mother's Day gift. I like to shop early. I picked up some stuff for myself. I'll show you guys. Usual, I spent more than I returned. That's why half the time I don't do returns. I end up spending more money. It's insane. It is so windy. My hair is blowing everywhere. We just left Target. We stopped at McDonald's. There's a McDonald's right on the side of Target. I don't know what my problem's been lately, but I just like not feeling hungry, which honestly, you guys might think that's a bad thing, but for me, that's honestly not a bad thing. I need to lose some weight. Because you guys know, yesterday my first meal was McDonald's. I promise, I don't eat McDonald's as often. Yesterday I was trying not to eat meat, so I had the fish sandwiches. the 2 for $6 deal they do during Lent. Usually after Easter, that deal stops. So I literally only eat those sandwiches during Lent time, and I don't buy them the rest of the year. And then today, me and Joe just like hit the road. We went to the coffee shop. I did get a cupcake at the coffee shop, so this is not my first time eating, but it is my first time eating like a real meal. I had a coffee and a cupcake, and that was it. And then me and Joe were leaving Target, and I was like, I'm hungry. And then it's like, I don't want to wait, go all the way home and cook. Like, that's half my problem. I need to, like, plan out my life better, so I'm not, like, cooking while I'm starving, because that just makes me hangry. So Joe was just like, I'll stop at McDonald's as we're leaving Target. So he got me a quarter pounder. So, oh, you can see the McDonald's in the background right now behind the car. But part of me wants to eat in the car because I like my fries hot. Might end up doing that, even though I do like eating at a table, but it's okay because we are a little farther away. We are in a different city. There's no Target in the city I live in, so we are a little bit farther away, like 15-20 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my McDonald's. I'll show you guys the Target haul. Actually, I might make it its own video because you guys know I do haul videos, so that might be its own video on like a Tuesday, Thursday sort of thing, I think, because I already have a lot of footage for this vlog. So keep an eye out for a Target haul if you want to see what I got. Alrighty guys, I never came on to end the vlog. I'm editing it now, so this is future Taylor from next week. But yeah, me and Joe got home, we ate the McDonald's, and we watched Monk for the rest of the night. We've been having fun Saturdays during the day, but at night we're more like chill, watch TV at home kind of people. What can I say? We're getting old. Post 30 life, I guess. But the the vlog ends there. I hope you guys enjoyed. The following vlog you guys will have to see. It's more of like a one-day vlog because this week was crazy. But check out next week if you want to see it. We did a lot in a day though, I will say that. And then I got one more work week, and then I'm off for a week. So that should be a fun vlog because I have some plans, some organizing, some cleaning. Are you going to try to take a day off? I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed the vlogs. You guys are watching this on a Friday. I post the vlogs every Friday. Outfit of the week on Saturday. So I do plus size fashion content. Monday's book club because you guys know I love to read. Tuesdays and Thursdays are unboxings and hauls. And Wednesdays, What's Up Wednesday. It can be different every week. Allows me to be a little more creative. So I do post 6 days a week. If any of that interests you, definitely consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you're notified next time I upload. If you like the video, you like me, give the video a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And comment down below. Let me know. Are you like me? Did you already early shop for Mother's Day? Or do you have a general idea what you're getting? Or you're like, what? Mother's Day? What's that? Be safe, guys.